and a crisp shirt the color of peat smoke. He stood beside the spark plug of Pete Stasky, the job boss, and the curvaceous Nina Witt, his head architect. Workers buzzed around, hauling in tools, shouting out to each other over the grinding music already playing, as Roarke had heard it grind on countless other construction sites on and off planet. "She's got good bones," Pete said around a wad of blackberry gum. "And I ain't gonna argue about the work, but I gotta say, one last time, it'd be cheaper to tear her down, start from scratch." "Maybe so," Roarke agreed, and the Irish wove through the words. "But she deserves better than the wrecking ball. So we'll take her down to those bones and give her what Nina here has designed." "You're the boss." "I am indeed." "It's going to be worth it," Nina assured him. "I always think this is the most exciting part, the tearing down what's outlived its time so you can begin to build up again. And you never know what you're gonna find during demo." Pete hefted a sledgehammer. "Found a whole staircase once, boxed in with particle board. Stack of magazines left on the steps, too, back from 2015. With a shake of his head, he held the sledgehammer out to Roarke. "You should take the first couple whacks. It's good luck when the owner does it." "Well, now, I'm all about the luck." Amused, Roarke took off his suit jacket, handed it to Nina. He glanced at the scarred, dingy wall, smiled at the poorly spelled graffiti scrawled over it. "Fuck the motherfucking world." "We'll start right there, why don't we?" He took the sledgehammer, tested its weight, swung it back and into the gypboard with enough muscle to have Pete grunt in approval. The cheap material broke open, spewing out gray dust, vomiting out gray chunks. "That wasn't up to code," Pete commented. "Lucky board that flimsy didn't fall down on its own." He shook his head in disgust. "You can give it a couple more and she'll go." Roarke supposed it was a human thing to get such a foolish charge out of destruction. He plowed the hammer into the wall again, shooting out small sprays of gypsum, then a third time. As predicted, the bulk of the wall crumbled. Beyond it lay a narrow space with spindly studs, against code as well, and another wall. "What's this shit?" Pete shifted over, started to poke his head through. "Wait." Setting the hammer aside, Roarke took Pete's arm, moved in himself. Between the wall he'd opened and the one several feet behind it lay two bundles wrapped in thick plastic. But he could see, clearly enough, what they were. "Ah, well, fuck the motherfucking world indeed. Is that? Holy shit!" "What is it?" Nina, still holding Roarke's jacket, pushed against Pete's other side, nosed in. Oh my God, those are... "Bodies," Roarke finished. "What's left of them. You'll have to hold the crew off, Pete. It appears I have to tag up my wife." Roarke took his jacket from Nina's limp fingers, drew his link out of the pocket. "Eve," he said when her face came on screen, "it seems I'm in need of a cop." Lieutenant Eve Dallas stood in front of the soot-stained, graffiti-lace brick of the three-story building with its boarded windows and rusting security bars, and wondered what the hell Roarke was thinking. Still, if he'd bought the dump, it must have some redeeming or financial value, somewhere. But at the moment, that wasn't the issue. "Maybe it isn't bodies." Eve glanced over at Detective Peabody, her partner, wrapped up like a freak.